Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition.
Woo! Yay!
So where last we left off, you guys caught the priest. You militantly converted one of the reavers. And since we have a special guest here today, the reaver is actually going to be becoming a character who's in play.
Ooh.
So let's go around the table. Everybody introduce yourself and your character's name. And Evie's going to have to come up with a name really quick.
Oh, wait, you could have told me that half an hour
It's okay.
ago.
We're starting on this side of the table.
Yeah, we actually had a name for her.
Oh.
I was wrong.
Oh, right.
Jess
Galindra.
is saving
Galindra.
Galindra.
I took notes.
That's right, your name is Galindra.
Galindra the Good Reaver.
Galindra.
All right.
Galindra?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you already have a name. Okay, I do have a name.
Yay.
Galindra. That doesn't sound very watery.
No,
Well,
but you were probably a convert.
You could have given them a fake name before you converted.
That's true.
Yeah, that too.
We should have called you Gleeman X.
What?
That's a reference that I'm not going to get into. I am Jess Katz. I am playing the arcane trickster named Hugh Mann, who is a human. My job in the party is to make friends with people and then kill them.
It'd be funny if there was an orc named Hugh Mann.
He was adopted.
Yeah.
I'm Jaaz. I'll be playing Kriv, the Dragonborn sorcerer with a fire problem.
My name is Jocelyn. I play Reona O'Tuck, the hill dwarf monk. Also with a fire problem, but slightly different than Kriv's. And also a water problem. And a beer problem. And a whiskey problem. Quite a few problems.
But
She's
She's going to go through a 12-step
But you're
program.
ladling out your problems one scoop at a time.
12 whole drills?
Yes,
12
yes.
steps, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but she's a dwarf, so those steps are shorter.
That's specious.
We need to do some quaffing and singing about gold.
Hey, we sing about silver too, I'll have you know.
You're right, that was very short-sighted of me.
Oh!
Mighty big of you.
I'm Brittany. I play Tarc, the half-orc barbarian.
Woo!
Half-orc barbarian sailor.
Sailor, pirate,
Yeah.
finesse weapon, teal.
I am Evie. I am going to be playing this Galindra, who is a half-elf fighter. I was recently converted to the true faith. So yes, I now have a water problem and some anger issues.
Love you.
I'm Kerrie. I'm playing Tallyn of the Hidden Forest Tribe. I'm a half-elf ranger outlander. And violence is my answer.
I am Kellie. I am playing Sister Solace, the tiefling cleric of the god Belor. And remember, Brother Varg always says, if you wake up with the dawn's light, you can start in a positive light.
By the by, I love that you slightly pronounced your name as Kellie. Me too, okay.
You went full Slavic at the beginning.
I'm Kellie, and like, yes,
Kellie?
you are.
Yes.
We're,
Yes.
Can we make
Oh,
We're stabby, cut.
Yes.
Oh, Feely and Keely.
You should know that we're murder hobos, Evie.
Wow,
Murder hobos?
We are
Yeah.
playing murder hobos. Yes.
We go around and kill a lot of people who get in our way.
In their
They're only
defense,
bad.
these are cultists that are trying to destroy the world. So.
I just want to say the courtyard was not my fault.
Okay,
No, that one was my
admittedly,
fault.
we
Which-
made
Which
A
part are we
little
talking about? The
error.
civilians that ran into the crossbow firing squad?
The part where you
But
all
the-
slaughtered
not our
everybody
fault.
down below.
we didn't slaughter them.
But the
That was
ramparts,
the cultists.
but the ramparts ran red with blood by a certain barbarian and her
Spider
shaman
bar.
and
Spider bar.
I passed my stealth check, so.
She passed her stealth checks and she milked a spider.
Nobody saw nothing.
Nobody knows.
Okay. So you guys basically last took a long rest with your new
Oh, long rest?
captive.
Oh, good.
Um,
Good.
So I know you were attempting a long rest, but yes, you did successfully get a long rest with your captive.
Yay!
Now, I do know that Hugh and Kriv both had an idea for your prisoner and your convert.
You're gonna have to remind me because I don't remember.
Oh, I have a plan. I don't know. It didn't actually involve you. I think you also found that interesting. So basically, before our prisoner wakes up from when we knocked him unconscious, so this may actually be before the long rest, I need some information from Galindra.
Oh, I have a potion.
And then I need to be alone in the room with our prisoner to ask him a few questions. If that's not too objectionable to everyone.
What information do we need from Galindra?
Well, I just need some basic things like, what do you call these priests? Do you call them father or...
The water priests?
Yeah, it's the water priest. Unfortunately, some of these questions might have to go to James.
They're just crushing wave priests.
Or crushing wave priests?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do I call them?
Yes.
What do you call them to their face?
Master?
Daddy?
Whoa!
Oh, the great wave.
Great wave.
Oh, soggy one.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Galindra, what do you call them?
You can make it up.
I call them dead things now.
Well, what did you call them before when you were one of the faith?
Master.
Alright. Alright.
I was master now.
Did they give you a tattoo or anything to let when you joined the cult? A mark? I'm sorry, I'm making your life difficult. I didn't know I was going to ask you.
It would be the
ask you
symbol.
these questions.
Yeah.
This is good.
The gushing wave, you would have the gushing wave upon
Crushing.
you. Crushing wave.
Yes,
He
you are.
spelled it gushing.
Sometimes the gushing wave.
Crushing wave.
Oh my god, I'm so pleased to meet you! I'm the water. And the wave just does that day after day as it meets the beach.
You want to close the blinds?
What are we doing?
That is not the scene that's playing out in my head.
I know it's not.
Why are we closing the blinds?
PG-13.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Cut that
okay.
into ourselves.
Oh,
Alright.
that's interesting.
Alright, and
Well, if we play it in,
Sharp things.
you would imagine the fire cultists have it burned.
Burned in, yeah.
I guess
I'm
I do want.
wondering what
I
I'm
guess
gonna
I
do
would
with
want
that
to know the water
mark.
god's name for this.
What's the water god's name?
What's the water god's name?
Oh, Hydra. Ah,
All Hydra.
oh, Hydra is a false god.
Alright.
By the by, James, oh great and mighty masterful GM1,
Uh-huh.
I have a note on my character sheet that I have an inspiration.
Okay.
I have a token.
You can have a token.
Oh.
Would you like the pretty
Yeah,
token
I
or
would
the
love to.
regular
I
token?
have one too.
I will take.
Shiny.
I will
Pretty,
take
pretty.
token.
The acrylic ones from, what's the name of the place?
Advanced deployment.
Advanced
You will see
deployment.
what we do
They're
with
so
inspiration.
pretty.
But by playing your character, making quips, and playing to things like personality traits, ideals, bonds, flaws,
Mhm.
you can earn inspiration, which is helpful for your.
It's basically GM bribing you to play your character in character.
Yes.
Okay.
So on the back of your
Which she's
character
been
sheet,
doing.
yeah,
So she
on the
gets a-
back of your character
Then-
sheet, those are your ideals, your flaws, your merits.
See, because now she's totally hating the water cult.
Totally
She
hating
just
him.
played to her character. She gets a Benny.
Well, she was not saying that in character though. She was just saying it. To say it. She has-
No, she was being
You asked me what you call him. Dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Well,
like,
then,
she was
okay.
She was
They're dead.
answering the questions.
Yeah, she
Here,
was.
you can have a pretty
You want a pretty
Aw.
one?
Yeah.
Pretty one.
You should have 7 of these.
And so
Well,
when
I
you
think
need
maybe
inspiration,
Judy and,
you get like
And
You
they
can
have
use it
theirs.
when you battle or
So-
stuff where you want to make it. If you want to.
If you really want to make sure you hit something.
If you want to roll advantage,
okay.
Which means you roll 2 dice and you get the higher.
you get the better one.
Now, Evie, for our listening audience back home. Hello, listening audience.
Hello. Hi, Yogi.
Is this your first time playing?
This is
D&D?
my very first time
It is.
ever.
Woohoo!
This is a
Another
lot of
convert.
firsts.
Yeah, get it? Yes, she's a convert.
Yeah.
In more
It's
ways
been
than one.
a very virginal trip for you.
I know. That never thought I'd see the day.
Neither did I.
Personally.
All right.
It's her first time shaking the dice.
It's her first time having 7 cups yesterday.
And she's got her lemon dice.
You
Got
guys
my
need to
own
go to
very
chat
own
time.
dice. See, look.
Check it out.
Yes, listeners, look at her dice.
The cloud system.
They're yellow.
So do you have any additional questions for the cultist?
No, not at the
Why is
moment.
the sky blue?
Yeah.
Water cultists, because water.
Yeah.
Because of the water in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do want to get alone with our priest for a little bit, if that's okay. Before he wakes up.
Me too. I'd like to torture him.
She's
Because I'm all about revenge.
Did you say that in front of the lawful good monk?
No.
Well, I don't. I can't work with someone else. I
Perfect.
need to.
he wants to work on the priest privately.
Yes.
I'm sure,
This, don't ask, don't tell.
I'm sure he's going to get more information. He's fine.
Okay, so you guys, if you want,
Do
you
you
can...
have no objections to that, lawful good people?
There's only one.
Are you just? I know.
Person.
Such a terrible choice.
He's
terrible.
so good at getting information, though.
That's true.
How
I'm
do I
sure
know if
you
I'm
will
lawful
just
good or
ask
what?
some questions.
Um,
Do his typical deceit thing.
I'm just gonna step out of the room and
Okay.
keep an eye on the outside environs.
Okay, so you guys go and secure the area while he's getting some alone time.
yeah, I don't see your alignment.
Oh,
I don't get
she's evil.
I'm evil?
I'll hang by the door.
I just need everyone out of this room for this one.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay,
All right.
so you basically...
Oh, and I guess I'll do the typical Archibald hangs outside, and if he disappears, guys, you should probably rush in.
the Archibald litmus test.
Yeah, that is not what he was intended for, but I keep using him as a walkie-talkie for help.
If the magic rat disappears, send help now.
Right?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So I probably need to do a little bit of makeup changing, just because I was dressed up as one of the reavers.
Okay.
I just want to make myself look like a different person and sort of a haunted person.
Okay,
That
go ahead.
hasn't been sleeping well.
Give me a disguise roll as you're doing your makeup thing in the corner.
All right. Oh, I don't know what this number is.
What is it?
9.
9.
Plus whatever my skill would be, but
We'll just change for you.
all right.
Obviously, he doesn't read Dwarven.
No.
I
Dwarven
do.
dice.
No, the Dwarven dice.
Would that be my performance or something?
Deception.
Deception? Then that would be 15.
15? Okay, you do a great job of doing a little disguise thing. You know,
Master of disguise.
you turn around and you're a different person.
Yeah.
You are Alice Cooper.
All right. So I want to wake up the priest next,
Okay, so how do you wake up the priest?
very gently.
That sounds wrong. Okay, so
This sweet, tender
how do you have the priest restrained, by the way?
I think his hands are just tied up at the moment.
Because remember,
His
you got
legs.
beds in this room, so do you have them like flopped on the bed, on the floor?
I would defer to other people on how they want to restrain him a little
I'm
bit.
sure
But
we
I
restrained
think
him on the bed.
like every
Yeah, because
Limb
you were in
to a
charge of
post.
that.
You could
You're
even
like,
do
oh,
the like
good.
semi-crucifixion at the bedpost.
You want
Yeah.
to keep his
Okay.
hands
every
tied.
limb to a post, and he should be gagged.
Okay. The barbarian did a hell of a job trussing him up.
all right.
She's got skills.
She was going to make sure the monk
I
didn't do
have
the
like
torture.
300 feet of rope for a reason. Because I'm a pirate.
And you studied knot tying in Japan.
All right.
She's a knot pirate.
Embodied.
Okay, so how are you going to gently wake him up, just like tap his foot?
How about hand on the shoulder?
Okay.
Just, hey.
Okay, he starts to groggily wake up while he's all tied up, all 50 shades of cult. What? Release me! Release me now, you fool!
Master, I'm so sorry. I failed you all so terribly. Oh, I can't even begin to tell you what I've done wrong. Oh, these people have broken into our temple, and I thought I would follow them and watch them be slaughtered by our men, and instead they've been killing our reavers and our paladins and our trolls, and I don't know what to do.
Cut me free, and we shall throw them and drown them in the waters.
No, I've seen them kill too many people. No, please forgive me for having failed so badly. Oh.
You wretch, just untie me and everything will be fine.
No, it's already seen them kill too many of our priests. But I think I have a plan. If I could just know where to lead them, that we might best kill them. If I could lead them into our traps, if I could lead them into our strongest forces, maybe they would let me do that, thinking that I am one of them.
If you untie me, we can lead them to the master.
No, they won't follow you. But if you will trust me, please, this horrible, flawed vessel, maybe I could redeem myself a little bit before I die, and just show them where. If you could just tell me where I should take them that they might die. They won't go to the Monster Island. I know that, but what is the right way to take them?
We must trick them into going down the canal so Shatterkeel himself can destroy them.
Gar Shatterkeel.
If I could do some of this out of character now.
Okay.
I just sort of...
before we develop...
And the Oscar goes to...
Yes. He gets inspiration. Best performance in a dramatic D&D scene.
I've never had inspiration. My character tends to be more cowardly than anything. And running away is not rewarded.
It should be. Surviving the encounter is rewarded.
Yes, that is a good reward. But basically what I want to get from him is where the best traps to lead the group into are.
So we can avoid them?
Yes. Well, of course, I'm on your side. I wouldn't deceive anyone.
Did he laugh?
I feel so much safer.
Yes.
I feel like that was in character.
That's messed up. And he basically is just describing, you fool, you know where the boats are.
I know where the boats are.
They need to take the boat down the canal.
I was merely working in the upper castle. I was a recent recruit. I thought I would see the glory of the crushing wave, crushing them.
Shatterkeel himself is at the entrance to the next temple.
All right. So basically trying to get information from him about where the traps are.
Okay, so you're playing the fool. So
yeah,
Yes.
Just recently got brought in.
Just like where are the alkalites that we don't want to have these people wandering through and murdering?
He basically says, the biggest trap is going to be the Monster Island. But, monsters.
Yeah,
basically, you're here.
Yeah.
And he's describing going right down right here.
Yeah.
Just right down this canal, because remember there's boats tied up over here.
Mm-hmm.
Go right down the canal, right there.
Oh.
Just right, literally not even 200 feet away.
All right.
He's like, you fool! The temple is not that big.
Okay.
Just down
So
the
we're
canal.
going after Shatterkeel.
Maybe.
He's
If you
the big guy.
It's like I have Sea Hag written next
the trident. Hello.
Yes, there's a sea hag in the middle island. Remember where the monsters are and you guys ran away from because you got your butts kicked?
The one where I saved you from?
Yeah.
Elf is mine.
The elf is being all vengeance-y and wanting to go after the hag.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so Gar Shatterkeel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because you're not biatch. That is how you play that.
That's why Sister Solace saved the elf ranger.
Thaumaturgy.
I think I'm going to. I also want
It was
to.
like
Well,
going to a leather
two other questions. One is whether they know that we're coming now. Oh, Master, please, do they know that they're coming? I saw one of ours escape, but I don't know.
No, you fools. I was sent by Gar to deliver the message that we will be moving out to attack the next outpost. Before the fire cult can take it.
All right.
Now cut me free!
last item to...
Last item on the agenda.
Minion, you are just an epic failure.
Yeah, it's like I just need to know where to keep them away from so that they don't kill more of our men before I can lead them to be gloriously slaughtered by Shatterkeel. I would love to see that, if it will probably kill me.
So what are you trying to get out of it?
I'm basically trying to figure out where the other people are in the temple so that we can avoid them or go into them if we want.
Okay. Basically, he does say that you should find more of the priests to summon the beast to aid Shatterkeel. The beast that dwells in the waters.
Yeah, let's have none of that.
Let's kill them
Where
one
are
at
the
a
priests?
time separately.
Yeah.
And he basically describes back on the island, there's a gong. If you strike the gong, it will summon the beast.
Oh, okay.
So we have to avoid Monster Island.
Or we have to destroy the gong.
Yeah, or what if we disable it?
Yeah.
Melt it to slag.
What we call that episode Gong, Baby Gong.
Oh.
Do we really want to go anywhere?
Or maybe we can make it the Gong Show.
Yeah. Not particularly.
If we fail, then we play the Gong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now hurry, you fool! Cut me free!
I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
Don't forget to gag him after he's asleep.
Yeah.
And as you cast your spell, he's like, what are you doing? What? And his head just hits the pillow hard because he was like, let me free. Thud.
Yeah.
And you gag him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So go out to the party.
Okay.
So here's what we sort of have been developing a map of this area. Here's where he says everything is. They still don't seem to be very aware that we're here, but they're planning on an invasion of this area over there. And if there's anything that he's like, don't... I kept wanting to find out where is there like a particularly vulnerable section?
No.
Alright, so there's not, so I won't worry about that.
It's a temple of evil. It's all badass.
Alright.
Well, it wasn't originally.
Evil temple of evil.
It was dwarven.
I just know that he came. I just know that he came with like 4 acolytes that didn't have any sort of defenses. And if I knew those acolytes were all located in someplace, I would probably tell the team that ferry is full of traps.
We need to kill the priests.
Can I?
What? I figured out that you guys are murder hobos. I'm not much of a murder hobo.
That's right. You know what? You have other skills.
Yes.
No,
I
you
will-
find out the information and we go and kill them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we take a long rest, and we have to. You guys get to figure out what you want to do with the priest now, because he's.
Can I roll stealth to smother him without the monk seeing?
Yeah, you can try. And while she's being very, very violent, you, buddy.
Oh, she's losing her.
Being a cultist, you guys are right here.
Wow.
That's
She
where the
actually-
big boss is, and there's a secret tunnel that goes down further to another temple. This area, humans are off limits because it's all the nasty monsters. There's a thing that lives in that water, and it travels between there and there. And there's some stuff over there.
And there's stuff over here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Unnatural 20.
That's the 20.
Unnatural.
It's to smother the priest.
At some point, when the barbarian is checking the priest's ropes,
What do you know? He's
You just tied him up 2 times.
he must have died in his sleep from the sleep spell. It must have put him to sleep.
Eternal sleep.
Now I get to feel guilty.
No, we didn't notice.
As you know, the barbarian just like walks through the room, and all of a sudden the priest is just in the bed, not breathing.
It's an unnatural 20. We did not notice.
Yes.
We think he's still sleeping.
Even his god didn't notice.
It's a very subtle death.
Very, very.
No,
subtle.
I'm brushing the teeth on my sword.
Oh yeah, I got one
May
of those awesome
Taylor's
sharks.
lights guide him to a better.
Yep, the shark tooth longsword does
Yeah,
1d8
nasty.
plus your strength bonus.
Yeah, they're nasty.
And if the opponent doesn't have armor, it does an additional d8,
Which is really good.
Cool.
which is
Nice.
really, really
Against
good.
people like me, that's
I have one of those too, right?
Yep.
So do robes count as armor?
Nope.
Leather.
So unless you're wearing actual armor, those things rip you a new one.
I'm
Even
gonna
leather?
Equip that before we go out.
Okay.
Even leather armor?
leather armor is armor.
That's armor, yeah.
How about pleather?
But your monk has no armor.
Yeah.
And
No.
the priest
We will
How about-
protect
how about
you.
tougher
I'll
hide?
stand in front of you.
Even padded armor is armor.
What about his naturally tougher skin?
Yes.
It doesn't provide AC, so no.
Yes, it does.
It does.
It does?
She
Oh,
gave
Yeah,
us
that's
a
right, you're
plus
plus
one.
one.
default AC is actually 13 instead of 10.
Okay, so
So-
yeah, I
Oh,
count that
okay,
as armor
yeah.
then.
Yes.
All right.
Alrighty, people.
Okay. So what is your plan?
Here's your.
You're taking your long rest and
kill the
debating?
Shatterkeel?
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to make our way to
Gar
Shadow.
Or do we want to make sure that they don't summon the monster in the meantime?
We don't want to go to Monster Island.
I'm just saying we don't want to. I'm just saying that if we attack Shatterkeel and they respond by summoning a giant monster.
Yeah, I think we should stealthy kill all the priests just so no one can
Yeah,
summon the
but the
monster.
priests aren't on
Well, wait
Monster
a
Island.
minute. Is it the
Are they?
gong and the priest on Monster Island
Yes.
with the sea hag who could eat us all for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
I've
And then reheat us for leftovers?
I've gotten the impression that
I thought the priests were elsewhere.
No, I think the priests are on that island, from what I was understanding.
The thing
No, I
that
think
his
they're
priest that you murdered just alluded was that they were all on Monster Island
He fell asleep. You didn't see anything.
with the gong of gongs. Alright, fair. I
Well,
saw
let's
nothing.
make a distraction to pull them off of Monster Island and just take them out one at a time.
Clearly, the best idea is to split the party.
But they won't know we're killing Gar Shatterkeel if we just kill him. Not in front of
We
them.
just sneak.
Well, we know where he is, right?
Yeah. We can
Yeah, it's
sneak
just-
to him.
And we can always play to his arrogance and say, "Oh, you need to go call your clerics."
Call your clerics to protect you.
Oh,
Or we could, do our typical alpha strike thing. I mean, I'm all charged up.
Poor baby
Yeah.
monster,
Yeah.
footy,
Then you're very
Let's just
reckless.
kill it.
Pinch its nose.
Yes,
Kick it,
exactly.
footy.
Can
I have a
ask
head that
Kellie-
needs to be popped.
You
Yeah.
just want to kill some things.
Yeah.
Oh, the water elemental.
Would she know if Shatterkeel has armor on?
Who?
Melinda?
Maybe.
My
The
money's
priest
on
probably
yes.
would have.
Yeah, has Galindra
Only
seen
nice.
Shatterkeel?
Oh yeah, she's seen it.
Oh, then she would know if he has armor.
I would.
That's him.
Does he have armor on?
That's Shatterkeel.
Yep, that's him.
Well, I don't think that's armor. No.
It's covered in barnacles.
He's got barnacles. Maybe that does count as armor.
And a big mechanical crab hand.
The mechanical crab hand is
Well,
pretty
that's
cool.
not the god.
No, that's not the
Does she
god.
know
That's
what
the
class
guy.
he has?
This is Shatterkeel.
That's the magic trident that the pirate wants.
Ah.
The god is just a
That's the
big
magic
elemental
trident I
looking
really
guy.
don't want to interact with.
Yeah, so he does have armor. The barnacles count as armor.
So
Yeah, he is kind of badass.
Oh, barnacles.
So it will
Wait,
take all
no one
of
else
us
here watched
and
Jason
all of
White
our
Ryan
goons
Pirates.
to kill him.
Would she know what class he is?
no.
Nice.
I'm thinking
That's
he's a
exciting.
paladin.
Would you know if he had any special powers?
She's
trident.
seen him drown people, and he has a really cool magical trident.
That
Yeah,
is rumored
that-
to be able to do so. On
Yeah,
its
the
own.
trident
Does he
kills
summon
me
a
for-
magic mount?
I don't know. Roll me d20, Evie. See if you've ever seen him summon a magic mount.
5.
5? You know for sure he's got magic, and he can go underwater. And you've seen him use water creatures as mounts before, but he doesn't summon one per se. You know he likes to shoot lightning.
Oh, lightning in water. That's nasty.
Yeah.
Why is it so cold?
So he's a sorcerer?
Could be set to 70.
I think
You
I
know,
might
guys, the
have
other way
go
to
out my
approach
party
this is
if
that
I
we do
can.
know where the treasure room is.
Oh yeah, let's head up the treasure room.
Yeah, they might have something magical in there that would help with killing.
Hey, getting goodies is always cool.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking like a reaver.
I have a giant crocodile.
His name is Sobek.
Scoop by you, Jess.
Which is appropriate.
Sorry, I'm whining.
It's
Alright, let's try and
subarctic
use those
injury right now.
Freezing. It's very
Sorry.
cold.
He probably cranked it up because there is the event going on
Yeah.
outside. So
I mean, I'm
Well,
sure
this
that's
room is a different thing, right? Or
no, it's this is the controller for the whole building.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Which means in theory that should be turning off a lot earlier than it is, but it's also in a case. So think of how long it takes to get that case cooled
Well,
down.
let's put we have like a frozen water bottle to put on.
And a little fan.
I mean, I'm glad I brought the extra sweater,
Thank God.
but
Yeah.
now I need.
You should just never go anywhere without many layers of warm-inducing things.
And
in your
warm tea
vehicle.
with alcohol in it.
Yes, that was last night.
Or pants.
A lot
That would have been a good call
of
today.
alcohol.
That's this morning. Yeah. There's a little bit of tea with my
Alcohol.
Well, there was a lot of tea. with you.
There's a lot of tea.
I had much tea yesterday.
Oh, it was a big tea day.
Many of them teas.
Very much
Glad's,
teased.
Glad's live cast went really well.
Yes, he had too much headroom though.
Yeah, well, he has his phone propped up rather than on a stand with a thing. So even though mine was sideways, it was on a stand.
I saw your phone.
Thank you. So I'll probably be looking for a stand attachment that will allow me to hold my phone vertical rather than horizontal. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put a caveat every time Madame Askew goes.
Your cape of the cat.
It is my cape of the cat.
I like
Or
his
it's
hair.
just completely sensible that it's askew.
Yes.
Yes, maybe put it on the slight angle.
Oh, I mean, that I could probably do.
It is crooked because
It is the cloak of cat attraction. And it is warm.
and it works.
You know, we should get you a Snuggie.
Yes.
Do you remember the
Oh,
old
dear.
Snuggie commercial when they were around
So-
the fire and looked like cultists?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
what?
My wife found a Snuggie at Target that she got for my son, which is a shark
Yeah, they're cool.
that goes over your feet.
Oh yeah, it's the Snuggie blanket on
And
the.
it looks like it's eating you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which, you know, if you're going to sit there in a Snuggie, have it look like it's eating you. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
because they have the mermaid tail one.
Yes.
They have the.
I'm just happy to
Be
have
warm.
feelings.
See, usually when I'm wrapped up like that, there's nobody there to see and enjoy it but me. So I'm good.
Well, you could be goofy like me and just take lots of kooky pictures of you dressed up.
Okay, look at this darky thing I got.
I took pictures of my face mask last night. It was a foaming face mask. The experience, I would imagine, is akin to drowning. Because it just keeps bubbling and getting in your nose and your mouth, and you keep wiping it away, and it just like keeps going there. It was terrible.
What's it supposed to do for you?
I don't even remember. It's supposed to be like a
So
Cleansing?
dramatic, she does not remember.
It's
She
supposed to
waterboarded
like
herself.
yeah, pretty much. It's supposed to like do like the dead skin off your face and stuff like that. And it was terrible.
Did your skin feel soft afterwards?
No, it was
Did you feel like Cthulhu
Rashy.
got you?
it was terrible. I felt like I was drowning.
That's horrible.
It was terrible.
Let us never do that thing.
Yeah, don't use a foaming face mask.
I will
Do
say
the
that.
foaming face mask as a cosplay.
No, it's
No.
more as a torture.
It was terrible.
Okay, you can sit down.
Alright,
Kerrie.
thank
I
you
feel terrible
for
thing.
fetching
Yeah,
my...
it kept getting in my eyes,
my
and
cape.
it just like kept bubbling up, and then it just like
I just want to make sure it's not a
hysterical.
chair.
Yeah.
I would lose my mind.
It was yeah.
Get it off of me!
I took it off. I didn't the whole 20 minutes.
Oh my god, 20 minutes? No.
What's 20 minutes to put? I'm gonna mask my face.
Well, I mean, you
20
know,
minutes and keep it from getting in my eyes and mouth and nose.
no, not the foaming that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I don't know, that sounds kind of awful.
You know what I like is to wear one of those Korean masks that are like the moist paper that you
That's
put
what
over
this
your
was,
face.
and then it bubbles up.
No, the kind I get don't bubble.
Yeah,
It's a non-foaming, relaxing.
And then I sit in the bathtub with a straw in my glass of wine, and I drink wine while I wear my mask for 20 minutes through a straw.
You know, there are some things that one does that one has to have one's wine with a straw.
Yes. And that is how I handle that.
And I won't even tell you how many of them I have found.
I mean,
We have silly straws at Jennifer's house. Each of us has our own special straw.
that's the best.
Because you can drink wine while you are having a face casting made.
If you
Oh,
have a
that's
straw.
true.
If you have a
yeah.
straw and you have planned for that. Of course, you've got the straw permanently attached in that mask. Okay, I'm out of wine.
Refill.
onto the hard liquor.
Just stick it in the whiskey bottle.
There you go. Right there. Just give me the booze. Yes.
Casting kind of goes a little.
Yeah, once they get that first couple
My,
layers on
the
there,
face is kind of slack.
once they get the first couple layers on there, you really can't move anything. Even if the algin just won't let you go anywhere.
You know, clearly, when I got my face cast, I did it the wrong way because it's interminable when you're not drinking.
Yeah.
Lasts forever.
Yeah, because I had to do it in school, in junior high for art class. We all had to do that. And yeah, you know what? Having something to drink, even like just to drink while you're waiting for that thing would have been so much nicer.
So good.
I mean, there've been a lot of things that I've seen on TV that you can't couldn't have done.
Of course, I have it in the box if somebody needs it. That's Murphy's Law, you know. I just put it.
If it's possible,
Is that all you needed?
No, I need that big box.
Big box.
Here,
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no.
My lips are
Where
going
is
to be
it?
cursed.
What are you looking for?
In Fallout 4 was
What are you looking
recon armor.
Actually,
I don't know what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
Maybe I'm sucking double today.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What is it you're looking for?
A bunch of paint supplies.
By the way,
Paint supplies.
picture of you guys from the
Anyone see paint supplies?
awesome.
No.
Any paint supplies over there?
I don't think so.
There's lots of dice.
You'll find them.
I'm tempted to Pinnacle Studio. That's what I used to do when I used to do video editing.
Oh, cool.
Pinnacle Studio.
Okay. So,
All right.
let me give your recent converse a little secret information.
Okay, secret information that I get to have.
Woo!
So it's fun.
The cape
Okay.
is helping.
Yeah.
I'm really cold.
How much does your character want to share with your new friends?
Well, you know, basically, I've been totally.
You can share however much you would like to share with them.
And, you know, now that I've discovered that was a false god.
Yeah,
Very false.
So false.
yeah.
That I've gone completely the other way.
Yes,
I'm totally
please.
Republican.
I shared
Yeah.
it on
Best
my
part.
page.
Who's the
Totally
best part?
Republican now.
What does it say?
It's a prequel for Rufio from
Oh, the Kickstarter for
Rufio!
That would be awesome.
Best part of that movie.
I agree.
And we
I
got
loved
it.
it.
Bangarang.
That was a great bangerang.
Although it's official now, right? About the special guest.
Yes.
Oh,
We can
yes.
announce it.
Oh!
Sam Jones is coming to Wild Wild West Con 6.
And
You
guys
gotta
will-
be freaking kidding me! Seriously?
And you guys
I've
will
been
hear
dying to
about
tell
this
you.
on the podcast 6 months
Sam
after the con.
Jones.
Yes.
Flash Gordon himself is coming to the...
Yep, I made a video for Diana.
So,
So excited!
for those of you listening, after Wild West Con 6 has already happened, this is why you should come to our convention, because we have delightful surprise guests. We have so much going on. It's so awesome that we even have Flash Gordon.
Even Flash Gordon.
Mom should make him a ray gun.
I suggested it.
Oh, savior of the universe, Flash. Oh, he saved every one of us.
No, we're not Flash Gordon.
He's just a man with a man's courage. Oh, he's just a man.
So, I know that Diana is dressing up like a steampunk Flash Gordon, but she would like me to encourage people to join her in steampunk Flash Gordon shenanigans, should they choose to.
Our
If-
helmet.
if-
I've got to
to bring
finish
the
up the helmets and bring. We're gonna
If
have
they
to do
could
it.
come back from California.
He's gonna be there on Friday, right?
I think he's going to be there all weekend, right?
It's a whole
Because-
weekend from what I heard.
I could wear Friday.
Yeah. You could be Space Ladies on Friday. Meet Flash. Give him a...
But if I do the space ladies, how do I go do the pirate?
Yeah.
things, yeah.
Look, there are space pirates.
Apparently. Okay,
I love
got
that
it.
movie.
Ice Pirates.
Captain Harlock.
Ice Pirates. That was a funny movie.
I love that movie.
that.
Yes, I love.
He is gorgeous.
Okay.
Yes.
I will finish up the mess.
And also, I love Irish Pirates. I love that. If you've not seen that,
Ice Pirates. Oh,
Oh
Robert
my
Urich.
gosh. It's terrible and wonderful
It's-
at the same time.
It is available on Amazon.
It's an 80s
Amazing 80s.
B movie,
Yes.
space opera,
Mhm.
science fiction-ish
That sounds amazing.
movie.
Possibly
It has Angelica
inspired,
Houston in it.
Angelica Houston.
possibly inspired by Star Wars.
David Carradine.
I
No,
know,
no,
but
not
Angelica
John
Houston
Carradine.
is
John
the
Carradine.
best.
Yeah.
It had been.
I
a long time
mean,
since I've seen that one. But
ooh, those lighter
for-
pants
For classic
and
Galactica
the
fans,
thigh-high boots.
when John
Implied
Carradine
castration.
when the guy the
Pretended
smarmy
happened.
dude comes in to see John Carradine and he dumps the money in the thing. That money is cubits from the original Battlestar Galactica, including the pouch.
Oh, cool.
Just so you know, My husband's a big Galactica prop person, so I was like, look!
It's awesome.
It is awesome.
It's pretty much a geekery movie, and I love it.
Yeah.
Should get space. And they had other Galactica reference stuff in that movie too.
And I finally found the people that I can talk about that movie with.
Are you kidding?
I like the robots.
My first con play of Edge of Empire was basically a game called Spice Pirates. I basically took Ice Pirates, turned it into Star Wars, made it semi-serious, but the princess was a rebel and the group had to save her to go save her father because her father's a douchebag black marketeer.
Yeah.
But her mom's a queen. So he basically captured in old school Star Wars, spice was made by energy spiders. Captured a spider, put it in the space station, and then had it eat everyone on the station to make spice.
Here's a trivia question. What's the name of the guy in Sweetwater? The one that they're looking for? The one that was old?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
the old
I think
man.
that's a really interesting name.
It is.
Oh,
Lanky Nibs.
Lanky Nibs, that's
Lanky
right.
Nibs.
That is a great
We're going to
name.
have to make an NPC called Lanky Nibs.
Yes. Yes.
I just like the Raiders car that looked like a spacer.
Oh my god, there's so much fun in that movie. Anyway.
Okay,
Riley.
so
Tangent aside.
yes. So what is your
John
what is your
Cusack.
Yes.
when you guys recoup from your long rest? And you had this weird, bizarre dream about robots fighting.
And we don't even know what robots are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know that the black ones are
Golems.
perfect.
Yes.
It's like a woman didn't deserve it.
Alrighty.
So what is the plan?
I think there was
And-
a mention of treasure room.
And you found out the priest died in his sleep.
Oh, how did that
How very
happen?
Sid.
I didn't even get a chance to harm him.
The false believer.
Galindra, you need to just hang on to your feelings and channel them to appropriate directions to make penance for all of the terrible things you did.
So weird.
That is
No
weird.
idea.
I should have been able to hurt him some.
It's not like he was stabbed or anything.
Save your anger for Shattered
There's
Heel.
no flesh wounds. So what is you guys' master plan?
I think we're gonna go kill Shatterkill.
Or are we going to go to the treasure room first?
To check for
Where's-
weapons.
I didn't know there was a treasure room.
Yes.
Treasure room and extra magic maybe things.
Then we should go to the treasure room first.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
To make it
Rated.
easier to kill him.
I just remembered that
Yes.
from last time, yeah.
I'm just gonna have to throw gold at him.
Gold
was.
bombs.
Where did we find it?
it's-
We didn't
I
find
think-
it. We got
Good
that from
or so
Glinda.
kind as to
Oh,
provide aid in the
I've had
form of
lots.
magic weapons. Who am I to gainsay this?
Yeah, I could use a magic weapon.
So,
All of us could use a magic weapon.
Your new friend does tell you that the vault, as it's referred to, where the treasure's kept, is adjacent to Shatterkill's room. It's actually a secret tunnel through the water you have to go through, and that's where they keep all the treasure.
In
Yeah.
the water?
That's
Well,
fine.
no, there's a tunnel that you swim through.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
When you're in a temple full of water guys who can breathe underwater, I mean, you put the safe stuff in the water stuff.
Can we call Sobek yet or no?
I
have
think
speed.
you do, but that requires touch.
Yeah.
And Sobek's off exploring.
Is he real far away?
He's pretty far away.
We need to fix that.
Would you like to go out and shout for Sobek?
No.
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 Sobek!
I think.
Sobek!
We'll be okay.
Can Archibald go and get him?
Send the rat to get the giant crocodile. Archibald may have a problem with this
Like
plan.
jump
Yeah, I don't think...
This plan was not thought out.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
We have animal speech, so any things that might be in the water that we have to go through?
Just because you can talk to it doesn't mean it wants to talk back.
Yeah.
That's true. We can always kill it.
Killing is good.
As long as it's not a giant, godlike octopus.
Let's go through the water.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys are going back to where the boats are and taking boats?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So when you guys take the little canal area, it's a nice little canal ride, you pull into the canal. Are you guys doing your 2 boats abreast, one after the other, tying your boats together? How are you guys doing this?
Is Small World playing?
One after the other.
It's a small world after all. It's a small
when
world.
there are things.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to do it first.
There's
There's just one moon and a golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. The world
Divided.
the oceans divided. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small
That stopped being a fun
world after all.
song
Okay.
when the ride broke and I was in a small world. Oh, in the middle
that's-
of it.
and-
Sitting there. And then they shut off the music, so it's just the puppets going. Not the same.
So the mountains divide and the oceans divide.
This is Mel.
Oh.
Okay, I think we should go separate and not tie the boats together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be, yeah.
Mobility.
Yeah, because
Do you
remember
wanna-
the elemental that would have
Yes.
It would take down both.
And remember
Alright.
the little water thing if something pops up.
Yes.
The bowl.
Oh, the water symbol?
Yes.
Yeah.
The secret cult hand
Yeah, you know, the water symbol.
That
Wow.
looks like water.
It's a bowl.
There you go. Yeah.
The bowl. Yeah, the bowl.
Here, Galindra, you can go in the first boat because
Since you look like a cultist.
Yeah, they don't
There
know
we go, we can
that I have
combine the
been
two.
Yeah.
I have been
Carrie, we can
brought over
combine
to the
two.
true faith.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys go around the little corner there, and there's a spot where basically here's the canal coming this way. It's a good 20 feet wide, and then the water goes this way. There's a bridge that goes to the Monster Island on this side. And are you guys gonna want to take your boat that way? You guys want to slip into the water? This is a solid wall,
Okay.
and you see the little archway.
That's the bridge.
That's the bridge.
And where is
What's
the
over here?
You're coming this way.
where's the tunnel we need to get to?
The tunnel is. She doesn't know exactly where it is, since
Somewhere in here.
but it's somewhere in this area.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we need to.
Is this
turn
Monster
right.
Island down here?
No, Monster Island is over here where I'm sitting.
Okay.
That's
This
the
is-
actual altar.
Can we disable the bridge without anybody noticing?
Not likely.
You can
What
try.
about
Are
this one down here?
that's solid ground.
This is?
That's solid stonework.
But
Yeah.
that's a bridge.
Yeah.
I
It's a
say,
stone bridge and we're in the water.
Do you want
temple.
to attempt to get that close?
I say we go for the loot still.
Yeah, I'm like,
Or the magic weapons.
I say we come down here and hang right.
So you're gonna take your boat, pull your boat up there.
Who's in the first boat?
Well, I'd be in the first
Kalindra.
Here's
Maybe
the boat.
Galindra, I'll go in the first boat.
Kalindra.
I'm obviously in the second boat.
I've got the.
I'll be first,
This
yo.
is
Okay.
Kalindra.
Yeah, I'll be making the symbol.
And you look like a sailor,
I'm blue.
so. Right, who's in the first boat?
I'll be first boat.
Okay.
Whoa, where are you going? Bring that boat back.
You forgot some people.
Yeah.
There's more than one boat.
There is, but you need to put those people in the boat.
Yeah,
You don't
so
want the
who
first-
wants to be on the first boat?
I think we decided.
I got the first boat.
The first boat
There's only
looks
3
full.
people in the first boat?
I mean, unless
We have 7 people, so.
Yeah.
Well, the only the big thing on the second boat is the jugs.
and you guys have got the dragon.
And their ranger can be in the back. Yeah, we're good. That's a decent
right.
party.
Okay. So as you guys are turning the first boat to go into the little canal area, you notice that this area is insanely well lit. Obviously, whoever resides here does not have dark vision.
What type of
I do.
lighting is it?
Eerie green magical torches.
Can we put it out?
So
No.
Can we cover?
I
the
can
torches?
only dim.
No. Remember,
I
you're
can-
in a boat in the canal. If you're on the land where the torches are, maybe.
I can actually turn out the torches.
But I'm giving you a hint that before you turn and go up there, this area is insanely well
Okay, it
lit.
doesn't say whether it has to be. It
You-
just says flames.
Can I shoot it with a crossbow?
Okay, guys, you're in the canal. You're coming up to a well-lit area.
Uh-huh.
You guys see the bridge.
Yes.
You're turning to go this way.
Can
We
I?
don't see the torches.
You don't
just yet,
see
but we
torches.
See that the light's
You just see
there.
the light.
But it's
Do
very
I
well
see
lit.
anything?
Yeah.
I'm rolling for.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
You
sees almost everything.
you don't
22.
see yet, but you do hear that up ahead there are talking creatures talking to each other.
How many talking?
More than 4, less than 10.
Do you know
Are
the
they-
language?
Are they on the water? Do they
The-
sound like they're on
They're
the
not
water?
in the water. They sound like they're echoing in the area ahead of you.
So maybe we
Guys,
should
do
get
you-
off the boats and swim.
Do you guys want me to scout again? Or do you want Archibald to scout again? Because I can use Mage Hand to lift him over to wherever.
That would be a good idea, actually.
Can he
Send
get-
Oh
out to
yeah,
all-
just mage hand them over.
Yes. He can be the rat that's flying towards near the ceiling.
Okay.
This is entire.
So how stealthy are you guys being while you're pulling
I think
your
we
boat?
should be stealthy.
We
Yeah.
can
Okay,
attempt
so-
We're in
stealth.
a temple.
One person for each boat. Give me a stealth roll.
Mine, I think,
Okay.
will be the best.
Which would be
Okay.
the best one on
Who's gonna be on the second
Yeah,
boat?
I've got
I
I guess I have to be the
+3.
second one.
Okay.
Who else has stealth?
I have no
I
luck
have
with stealth,
stealth.
but
Okay.
What'd you get?
15?
8.
Oh, we're not stealthy.
I got.
So Tarc is
15.
being really stealthy, but you can hear her slapping that stick, that pole that she's pushing herself through the canal is really loud against the boat.
Can I, like, stop if we know that the rat's moving around?
Well, how are you guys communicating it now that you're on 2 separate boats?
Well, if
Hand
anyone
signals.
stops, we have to stop or run into them.
They have,
Okay.
you can just, like, throw a ball bearing at the back of my head.
Okay.
No, it's.
Okay.
my ball
Hand
bearings.
signals?
Hand signals.
I can
Okay.
pass message back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Very few.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, Kriv and I can both message.
Okay, well, I'm just
There you go.
curious.
Trip?
Okay, so you guys stop, and that horrible stealth roll is actually the barbarian went backwards and like bonked boat to boat. So there's this loud bonky. You know the sound it appear.
Yeah.
So what exactly is Hugh going to be doing with the rat?
Hugh is going to be lifting up his rat with a mage hand.
Okay. With Archibald floating in a magic hand. Looks like Mickey Mouse's glove holding a rat.
Use the Pikachu.
Alright, let's move him
rat?
towards the
Yeah.
ceiling. I could technically use prestidigitation to hide him further, but then he's just a flying rock instead of a flying rat.
You can make him like a little bat or something.
That's true, I can give him little wings. Prestidigitation, you have little wings.
Now he looks now
Rat.
he's perfectly normal.
Have you seen those flying rats?
Put that together. Please. Thank you.
Yes, he is a rat with wings.
Okay. So as Archibald comes up, you see that there's 5 lizardmen basically sitting there at attention with their weapons. And apparently one's really got some great
Renee.
salsa music
It's,
going
it's a
on.
nightclub.
I have to answer this.
Okay. Take a break. That's what there's a pause button for.
Hi. I am
see the
good.
mini
We're
dice
dying to find out how it went.
With the pretty shield.
Are you up in San Jose?
Want to switch out?
In San Jose.
No.
She needs one pair. She's got 5 now.
I don't even know what a fur clipper is. I'll be like,
You have fun fur and you need to clip it shorter. It's like electric clippers.
I thought fur clipper was something completely different.
Totally. Yeah. And yes, it could be used for that, technically.
But where's the fun in not having fur?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Are we saying
seeing,
a Birkin clipper?
seeing
They do
our
work.
bat
Pretty work.
rat
Bat
friend,
rat.
friend fly by, and then she's got a question. So I will message him
Okay.
and ask if the lizard men are wearing armor.
Okay, so you do see lizard men. They seem to not be wearing armor, by the way. But they do have shields.
That's like
Spikes.
We're gonna-
And they look semi-bored.
we can fix that.
I want to rumble.
Yeah.
It's just...
Today's their Tuesday, and it's gonna end.
Taco
As,
Tuesday.
they're not even noticing Archibald floating on the hand.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to paranoidly make sure we are recording.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys do? But they do hear the water boat noise.
Ooh, are they gonna come check over the edge?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I could do thaumaturgy and make a voice of the,
Over
here.
there.
That's good. Lead them off a little bit so we could like come up behind.
Well, at least get in there, park the boats, and jump out and get
No,
ready to
because if
rumble.
they're on the bridge, they can run to the gong.
Yeah, we don't
that's
want to
true,
run
we
into
don't
the
want
gong.
Kim, what is this bridge made out of?
It's a
Stone.
stonework. Beautiful,
Can you,
beautifully
like-
made dwarven
Can
stonework.
you do like an ice pillar under the bridge and break it?
You know that this is really good dwarven architecture. It survived thousands of years.
Okay, so I rolled a 14.
Dungeoneering? Okay.
I don't know what my dungeoneering check is because it doesn't say dungeoneering.
You would get a plus as a dwarf.
Basically, you could use
Insight?
history, or you could use nature,
I'll use history.
or insight.
Drinking too much.
Or insight?
Insight.
That would be 17.
Okay.
So, does my insight give me any awareness of how I might break the bridge? Is there any way I could do that using ice?
You know that you could break this bridge, but it would be a lot of effort. I mean, it would be a construction feat to break the bridge. It's not a cheap wooden bridge.
We could always cover the
We could
bridge.
just have the ice come up and make a wall.
Yeah. So
Or we
that
could
gets
just
through.
cover a bridge. Does the bridge have any handrails on it?
Wait,
No.
I hung
All right,
outside
just
the
put
door.
ice on the bridge.
I hung
Slide
outside the
out.
door while he was
Yeah.
interrogating the priest, right?
Did you?
So I'm going to message Sister Solace.
Okay.
Can you project my voice?
No, it says my voice.
Can you do a Kriv impression?
A Slavic Kriv. What do you want her to say?
I am Kriv.
Well, I have prestidigitation, so I can also do
I
sound.
say actually, yeah, he prestidigitation would be more.
And he's a
apt
little
to do
better
it.
on deception than the priest, than the cleric.
Well, it's not only that. It's the fact that I can actually sound like the priest.
Yeah, because prestidigitation would work better for that.
Yeah.
Well, I took a feat specifically. I have mimicry.
Cool.
So we can draw them out and try to isolate them.
I say we should wall the bridge up so they can't do the gong.
I should be able to put an ice wall on the bridge, right?
Yeah. You could use your ice ability to block the bridge.
And you
I think that
know,
would be
so
a
that would
good
be fine.
thing to do. at this point.
reptiles
And you know,
don't like cold.
technically, you probably think these guys would be more inclined to fight you than go for the gong, by the way.
That's okay. We
Because
don't want
the
anyone
gong
else
is
going.
quite a distance away. Unless someone orders them to go to the gong, these are lizard men. They're not big thinkers.
That's okay.
See, they use their reptile brain.
Yes. This is all fight or flight.
Yeah.
Do we have any meat or anything?
They can fly?
Wait, time out. Do we have any meat or anything? Because
Yeah,
I still have
rations.
things. Okay, let's poison someone and just throw it up there. They're
What?
stupid.
They're not dogs.
But they're stupid.
They're stupid, but they wouldn't just, hey, there's some meat there.
There's meat there now. There
Of course,
was
we have
I
a-
got one poison.
We have a cultist and a person that's very good at intimidating.
So we could send in-
If you wanted to do something
can
like
send in
that,
Galindra.
you'd want to land someone and have them say, hey, here's food.
I
from the
brought food.
cults.
And they don't know
Yeah.
that I have been brought
Yeah.
over to the true
That's
side.
true.
Oh,
She
Yeah,
could
let's
poison at
not
least one or
forget,
two of
you do
them.
have a cultist member who's a full-fledged
do we
card-carrying
want to do
member.
that?
They say you brought some snacks. You know,
I brought you rations so that you can continue to
guard.
guard.
Yeah,
poison
that's
is-
actually not a bad idea. I'm just not sure. Are you okay with that? Because I mean,
I don't know if I'm okay with this.
It might not kill them.
It might
But
just
what are you guys
weaken them.
doing right now? Because your boat is here in the situation as we have.
Yeah, I
what are
think
you
we-
guys going to do?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
we-
How
we-
many of us can cast sleep? I can cast sleep.
Okay.
You can't cast sleep.
He's more of burn things to sleep.
What if the two of
Permanent
us
sleep.
sneak over, like cast sleep on them?
May I ask, what is our way up from the boats to that platform?
You're going to have to basically climb the little ledge. There's a little ledge that sticks
Or you
about
make
that
ice
much out of the
stairs.
water, and you have to climb out of it. So there will be an athletics roll to get out of the boat.
I have an athletic.
Or we could
roll.
always, of course, always cultist and deceiver could always say, "Hey, we need some help out of the boat."
oh, that's
You might be able to pull off a deception like that, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How would I know
News.
if I can deceive them that well?
because
Well, I-
you have an advantage.
We will also let our deceptive deceiver.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So do the tell me.
So are we
Because we could always,
poisoning
yeah, we
us,
could.
or
I
are
mean, we could always
sleeping
go for
us?
the classic. You know, I convinced them to let Kriv stand in the middle, their middle.
Yep.
He thunderwaves them.
Or you guys just cast sleep and I just go straight for the throat.
Yeah, sleep them. The ones that don't sleep, we kill quick, and then we kill the rest of them.
Let's just put them to sleep and then Alpha Strike this guy.
How many can you put to sleep at a time?
It all depends on how well you roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many
So
hit
we
dice you
should be
have?
prepared to kill the ones who don't sleep.
Okay,
Either way,
let's
it's
do
still-
that.
Meanwhile, there's a ton of cantrip messages going back and forth to
Hold
the
on, I
group.
gotta see if I can.
All right, so I'm going
Wait a
to
minute.
make ice spears.
No, sorry,
Okay.
I can't cast sleep.
You can't cast sleep?
Oh no, I
That's
had.
your bard?
It was the bard.
Oh wait, we only
She got her
one
characters
sleep.
confused.
Yeah, no, but even lowering it by 1 or 2 is going to help.
Yeah, but if we poison, we could poison all of them for 2d8.
Yeah,
We
but it's
have
just a
to
matter of...
somehow be able to sneak up by climbing over the wall, not have them kill us.
I'd have to take the lead on that because they think
Take
we're
food
enough.
to them, convince them that it's not hinky, that we're crawling up from the boats to give them poison.
Yeah.
Well, you can eat non-poison stuff.
Here, I have
Here,
one non-poison.
I brought you rations.
Yeah, you can just be eating while you hand them food, and then we'll...
That would be doable.
Will it affect all of them, the poison?
If they all eat it.
Yeah, they have to eat it right then.
Right.
Which
So
is
between
the
the poison and the
So,
sleep,
and
it
then
was
if they-
fewer to have to kill immediately.
And what poison do you have to give them?
The giant spider poison?
That's venom. That's not food poison.
Oh.
It's not ingesting poison. It's
Oh.
blood-based poison.
Well, that doesn't work then.
Okay. So mood point on the poison.
It says poison though.
Well, it is a poison. There's just different types. There's contact poison, injury poison, and food poison.
The spider's poison is an injury poison.
Yes. That's why it's sexy and cool to drink,
So we
cobra
have
venom.
one sleep.
Yeah, we only have one
Can
sleep.
anyone else poison food or make it rancid or?
No, we'll be
Well, if you
alright.
make it.
Well,
The
We
sleep
may be
invite-
overthinking
I
this.
love
Yeah.
how this group of lizard men have terrified you into wanting to commit
I say
poison
we just-
murder.
Okay, so
I'm going to make an ice staircase
Okay, so you do your little water bending elemental monk trick, and
Where do
you
you
just
want to put it?
next to the lead boat so that
okay.
everybody can get to it.
So up
are you
here.
making a wall too or no?
No, I don't want to spend that much key. I'd like to have it for combat.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a conveniently made, beautifully sculpted set of ice ramp stairs that go up there, so you guys can just literally step right off the boat and walk up. And
That'll make things a lot faster, especially.
so
if I have
everybody
to
go ahead and roll initiative. By the way, it's a D20
Ooh,
and you're
natural
plus
20.
2 to initiative.
So
6.
It's what?
Evie's plus 2 to initiative.
you're plus 2, so you got 8.
8.
I, however, have
Is it just
24.
dex?
Yes.
It's your dex bonus, yeah.
2.
That's okay.
Healer is going
And
last.
what'd you get?
14.
Okay, Hugh,
11?
Kriv,
12?
Reona.
12.
You've got more dice.
I do.
If there's no armor.
If you hit.
If I hit.
Damage. Yeah.
If you hit. I like how she says
If you hit.
if you hit.
See, my problem is I tend to not hit.
Unless she's shooting one of us in the back.
Yeah, sadly.
Okay, Reona, you have the higher dex between you and Kriv?
Yes.
Okay.
And I get great initiative, but then I'm in the back, so.
You can always shoot them first in the face.
That's true.
Do you have that thing with the thorns? Or
Hail of Thorns? I do.
That might be good.
Because that might be good. If I hit one, I can do Hail of Thorns.
Yeah.
Does
Too
anyone
bad you
have
can't
player
put your
handbook?
poison on the thorns.
No, they're
No,
magic.
the magic thorns that explode out like a grenade.
Oh.
Okay, so as Reona does her little move and the ice solidifies, there's some roar noise from the lizard men. Now, do you still have Archibald floating on the magic hand?
No. I think that would not be a good idea.
Are you bringing him back to you, dropping him in the water? What are you
I'm just
doing
gonna pull
with
him back to me.
Okay, so he's floating back to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tallyn, you're up. What are you gonna do?
I'm reading,
Well, we're still in this configuration. We can't see the lizard men right now.
yeah.
And we just know that they're there, and they
You can do
probably
something
picked
crazy.
up.
Jump into the water with your bow and start shooting.
Not right.
Treading water and shooting a bow. That sounds interesting.
You could.
I'm going to hold action till I get to see them.
You can move between us and get up the thing if you wanted to.
Could I?
Yeah, you could jump into the
Okay.
boat in front of you.
Do you want me to? I just have to roll athletics to get over
To
there.
jump from one boat to the next.
Is it athletics or acrobat?
Athletics.
Athletics to jump.
Okay.
If they're tied together, then it could be acrobatics. So yeah, I would buy that one.
Well, we just bumped. It shouldn't be too hard.
20. Unnatural 20s.
You easily go up there. Now remember, that's going to be your action, though, is the athletics to jump across. Okay? So...
But I'm going to, when I do, I want to probably do Hail of Thorns. So if I actually hit the next person, it'll...
Okay, so Tarc.
Because if they're clustered next to each other.
What are you going to do? You going to pull the boat up in position?
It's not there yet.
Well, those stairs look like it's meant for the boat to get in position, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Or were they meant to meet the boat?
Meet the boat. I mean, yeah, they could meet the boat.
Okay, so yeah, then you can get off right now then.
Is everyone okay with me just jumping up there?
I think you have to decide for yourself.
You're the barbarian.
Yeah, I'm
Sounds
just gonna
like...
rage and jump up there and smash one.
Now, mind you, when I do Hail of Thorns, you're probably going to get hit.
No, I'll take half
just
damage.
It's piercing damage.
Yeah.
Half of 1 damage is 0 damage, so...
Just aim for one farther back.
Yeah.
Okay, so the orc just jumps off. Ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the guy in the middle.
Okay.
The little one.
No.
Oh, in the middle of that much.
And that's 16.
That will hit.
Woo. For my shark tooth
Yep.
is gonna it sucks 11.
Okay. You slash out with your shark tooth, bringing blood skirting from him, but it is still on its feet. And it's doing that crocodile look at you. Okay, so it is their turn. Actually, yeah, it is their turn. That sucks. So,
Does that count as a surprise round? Did they see us coming?
well, they heard your boat was there.
They
And
They
then
heard
they
a
saw
boat
the
coming.
ice going on, so there was 0 surprise there. It's just that they were expecting cultists. This one's going to go ahead and attack you because he was not happy with you doing that to his friend.
How much damage did you do, Paul?
11.
Holy shit. Will a natural 20 hit?
I guess.
Oh no.
Okay. So, 8 points of damage as he hits you with his club.
4 points of damage.
She has a badass AC.
His compatriot that you wounded is going to go after you.
Oh,
and
epic
throws
fail!
his club across the room.
Yeah.
And then this one.
Well, because that's
is
the one that was
going
injured, so
to-
it totally makes sense.
He's going to throw a javelin at you. He doesn't want to get walking up close to you.
I don't know that barbarian's pretty badass.
Will a 18 hit you?
No.
No, as the javelin goes skirting over your shoulder. And these two were like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
And they're... Move up here, move up here. And they're going to both throw their javelins.
Okay. Nope.
That will miss. And that will probably hit. Will a 19 hit you?
My AC is 19.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that will
So it
hit.
hits.
For 7 points of damage.
Do I round up or down?
Round down. Because I like it.
So 3.
Okay, and they are hooting, hollering, deceivers, unbelievers.
He says that so well.
Yes.
We will be given food today. In Reona.
Right, well, I'm gonna have to move from our little boat into the main boat to get to the stairs. Right. So I've got an action and a move, right?
Mm-hmm.
And an athletics roll.
So athletics.
Athletics.
For a 14.
That will make it. And you get your full movement, basically.
Right, and then I'll go up the stairs.
Okay.
Did you want to be right next to the guy?
Alright. As long as people
Stand in
can
front
get
of him.
up. I'm not gonna stand in front of him.
No, I mean like back one, so your categories.
I mean, if I can get behind him and get flanking, yeah.
No.
Not from
Fortunately,
here.
They're by the wall.
there are 3 here.
So I'll wait until I can.
Okay, so you get there and she gets all in position and now Kriv. Boat number 1.
You can get behind me, that's fine.
He's okay.
Is this a giant pillar or something on
That's
the
a
floor?
pillar.
Okay.
He is okay with staying behind the barbarian. Except when he's
That's all right.
So
daringly
this is a
doing-
clear sight for this
That's
guy?
clear line of sight.
Wait, can we see him though?
You can see him. He's like doing something at the
Oh,
altar.
those aren't walls? It's just like open?
He's not paying
That's
attention.
an altar.
Oh, fuck.
That's water. Those are pillars and
Yeah.
water.
I thought he was like in a room.
So,
like in their-
No.
so he's distracted. He's not noticing
He was
anything
not
yet.
noticing any of what was going on. He will be shortly, but he was not. He was oblivious to this whole thing going on here.
So you want to do a surprise attack on him?
Just sneak in there.
He's gonna be a...
Yeah, we're running out of room on this step here.
Personally, I like focus fire, so
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, don't
I'm
solo
gonna,
it, please.
the mobs
I'm
and
gonna
then
stay right there next to the pillar.
Having
see
a
him
bunch
and-
of swarmlings and a big guy.
Can you
Oh, wait.
thunderwave them over the water?
Not if I'm gonna hit everybody. No, I'll hit everybody else.
Yeah, we gotta
As
let
half
him
the team gets blasted into the canal.
You can hit 4 of them without hitting us, right?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh.
Okay, so what you gonna do?
In terms of action,
Mhm.
I don't have anything else that I'm going to be doing.
That's
Unless,
okay. Save your stuff for...
Yeah. No, I'll wait for.
Unless
for
you
when
want to shoot your
everybody's ready to
crossbow.
alpha strike. No.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a Dungeon Crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
Well, good. That means we're ready to kill things.
Yes, good stuff.
Let's play.
Do you have your jalapeno bacon?
But I need to make friends.
I think there was jalapeno
Oh,
bacon
okay.
on the...
Let me can then kill.
And Sister Solace
Okay.
is supposed
Maybe.
to be nice.
15 different kinds of animals.
Yes,
die.
making friends tends to
Except
get
when
everyone
she's
killed.
thrown
in this
one.
part.
I
Well-
had the cinnamon roll pancake.
I can bring violence against, like, the node itself.
And I gotta tell you this might be
You know, I mean...
Oh,
You're going to
sweet
attack
baby.
I don't think we're quite ready for the node.
They change their specials every day, so if you like
attack the
something,
node
it'll
of the
never happen
apocalypse.
Oh, this
So,
is something
like-
regularly
Oh,
on
is
the
it?
on the regular menu.
What menu?
Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be like
This is
the
a place
troll,
called
where it's just like, oh
Baja
no, a
Cafe.
troll. Wait, he's
And it's on
dead.
the east side of town by the gas.
There's a second troll. It's running away.
So good.
Oh,
just
I've
opened
been
a second
there.
location for
Someone's
Oracle.
trolling the
Oh,
troll.
they opened one on
Yeah.
Oracle.
I was like,
Troll
I've been
up.
Really?
way over. Okay, yeah, I know where it's a little.
Not
Maybe
a
I'll
copy.
stop and get
Aw.
some creamer on the way back here. When we get a windshield wiper blade.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I need those.
Because Bernard's gonna go.
Bernard.
Is that his
Are you
name?
smashing the
Yeah, we had to name him on the way to San Diego in January.
I am playing
Because
with this
Ian and I, we're going to do that gig, and we're driving into the mountains between, as you're going into
Yeah.
California, and the storms start rolling in just as we hit the mountains. So I turn on the windshield wipers as you do, and that is when I discovered that my driver's side windshield wiper was dead. And
snappy tail.
it's got half of it works, and the other half is just flapping in the breeze. And Ian and I were just like cracking up because it's just flapping across, and it's torrential, and I'm having to like do this weird like look at the passenger side or look under where Bernard is halfway working. And so we named him, and we made jokes about Bernard the whole weekend. As you do.
So
Yes.
we should probably stop and get a little put together frame and have Bernard always in my thoughts. Give that to Ian.
Yes.
Get a little shadow box for him.
Yeah,
Oh my
always
God.
in my thoughts. Rest in peace.
You get a silhouette of him made.
Because it's one of those things he can have on his wall and people will not know.
No, they'll be super confused, but he will love it. He will love it.
He's enough of a freak to totally dig
Oh my
it.
gosh, he hates
And I'm
all of
bummed that
us.
he's not here this weekend.
I know, he's up in Phoenix.
Your little murder twins down there.
Yeah.
They have like shining monoflaps. Or just like general horror.
Even though I totally agree.
General horror.
Is he going to walk on the battlefield?
They have Elvira.
I wanted it was like I was going to
love Elvira.
substitute Elvira.
No, the murder twins just will always make me think of you guys.
I'm just happy I got Jaaz.
Forever and ever.
That's not creepy at all.
No.
So I picked Jaws first because I was going by weight. You know, the weight of them. They have a Slimer too. I like
I wonder if I can carve out the air canister.
I think that's awesome.
But
What
then
if
I
you-
can put Sister Solace in it.
Ah.
You can repaint it brown so it has a cigar.
Kelly's character was nearly killed by a giant shark.
Oh dear.
She was
Thanks
knocked
to
out
that one
from
for
the boat.
saving me.
Yay.
I need a mini.
And then you forcibly
You need a
brought me
mini?
over
Yeah.
to the true faith.
I'll absconded with mine on
I rolled really good.
our last thing that we. The Bookman's thing.
The Bookman's thing?
We've had him since then.
Oh. Have you sent him the color page? He knows what colors to make it?
No, I forgot.
Oh. What weapon are you wielding right now? The axe?
These
No,
are
the-
my
No, Dex
characters.
right
These they're
rapier.
Solace. Custom made mini.
Maybe somebody's got a 3D printer.
It's called Hero Forge.
It's beautiful.
Mine exploded before I got to believe it. No. You have like 3 days from delivery to tell them. Like their return policy was ridiculous.
And how big is this thing? It's this machine.
I have no idea.
We don't know.
You order them online.
You order these and it makes
Yeah.
There's a web interface and WebGL, and you pick what parts you want on them and
because
what
that looks
pose.
like it's 2 1,000ths of an inch. Layers.
It's a big
That's the
sword.
one I have actually for Tarc.
Oh, cool.
That he ran away with.
Yeah, those are fun.
He'll come back with it.
I love the new 3D printing that's come so far in the last 10 years.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
amazing.
I know, I want one.
Oh,
Have you
one just for
seen
making minis.
The 3D
got-
cast stuff
I've
you're
got
printing?
one. I have.
Yeah,
It's been in
they
storage.
do your arm or your
I
leg
yeah.
and they
Back
print a
up.
cast.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
once you
scan
tell me
your
if you like it or not,
and
it'll
then
be on
it
my
gets-
to-do list for picking up.
Yeah,
Because there's a site
I
that's
think the
actually got
company's
me.
good,
When I worked for
but
3D company,
I completely fussed it up, and then I haven't picked it up since. So.
Face.
All their stuff.
We're getting gestures and words without words.
Peter Valentine gave me a recommendation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Or
A 3D printer.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's in the video, it's in the podcast that
I've
you
seen
did for Tuscon.
Where they're trying to do like
Mentions
actual
what-
ceramic 3D printing. Like they have
Zortrax
the grinder where they
3D
put the cube
printer.
in and then grind it down.
Zortrax 3D printer?
ZORTRAX.
Wow.
To do
This
imprint.
is why I make notes in my phone.
Because his stuff is
like right now, if you have a
amazeballs.
cat, they have like this
Oh, yeah.
machine where it's like a block
And
of
he
porcelain,
sanded like that-
and they
that
laser out your cap that
blade,
goes over your tooth,
that-
but they
that
wanted
thing
to
that
do
he-
like the
Yeah,
entire
like
tooth.
the medical blade.
Oh my god.
You know how Peter is. He's
Yeah.
like very
So it's like
meticulous.
still working with
And
the CNC
meticulous,
type
exactly. He likes everything just so, and you've seen his work, which is
Yeah.
so
That
when
plague doctor's mask that he
yeah,
did.
which is amazing. So when he was
it's a
talking about,
$2,000 3D printer.
oh well, you know,
But it is recommended.
that's just the recommendation I got without a price tag associated with it.
you can always try and use the library's 3D printer too.
Yeah, the library.
The U of A has one.
Craft has one.
Several actually.
Yeah.
I want to
The
go to Zero
library's
Craft sometime.
Apparently,
They do
depending where you
workshops,
shop
Jess.
for it goes up from $2,100.
Oh wow.
A little out of the budget I was thinking for a 3D printer.
Yeah, maybe so. But
That's
that's the recommendation.
That's the recommendation.
Okay.
No, I think you need to get one of the powder printers.
The what?
It's basically like an inkjet
Uh-huh.
into this powder stuff.
Oh.
And you just keep it loaded with this powder. And so it uses this ink that makes it a resin.
Uh-huh.
So you
So
can get
it-
full color. prints.
Very neat.
And you can decide how thick the color is because the color inks are more expensive than the white or whatever.
Nice.
But it bonds it. The only problem is if it's enclosed space, you have powder inside.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a drain hole, you can get the powder out so it's actually hollow.
That's not bad.
But they're really cool. And you can, in the computer program, you can decide how thick the color layer is. So you could sand it to be perfectly smooth. And I think it does them 4/1000ths of an inch, but they may have improved that in the last few years.
Wow.
Which you can see the layer lines, but they're small.
Yeah.
They're sandable, and it's just the resin that's coming out of the ink jet and the ink. It has this resin in it that reacts with the powder to make it hard.
That's awesome.
They
coagulates
are
on it.
so cool.
That's
You
the one
can
I think where I saw a video one where they made like an Eiffel Tower.
Oh yeah, and it's full color and everything. Yeah, it's the coolest thing ever. That it was after I was working in prototyping that they came up with this. It's like, ooh, I want to work over here. As soon as we have enough business, we'll hire you.
That's awesome.
Then I moved back to California.
But still
awesome.
That's
Okay,
still
it is
awesome.
awesome stuff.
And I'm glad you moved to California because I got to meet you.
Yeah, I moved to California and I got all kinds of interesting friends.
Yeah, and if you had not moved there, I probably would never have seen you on the Queen Mary.
You don't come and play in Utah much.
You know, there is a steampunk convention in Utah. I just have not been invited to participate. So
That's the one my niece really, really wants me to go and take her to.
That's Salt City Steamfest, I think.
And it's in August.
So, needless to say, I'm hearing what you see. We need to do a writing campaign to email all these conventions and say, please have Madame Skew there. I saw her. I saw her at this event, and she was amazeballs.
Yes.
And we started the writing campaign.
Yes.
That's homework for the interns.
Yes.
All right.
It's just